start the actual kind of video, I just need to say thank you to Gabby and Sally, the people behind Hyggebox, because even though I've mentioned in previous unboxing videos that I'm not sponsored by Hyggebox, this actual box that I will be opening today, they sent it to me because I've actually filmed an unboxing of this month's box before. Actually, it's not really this month's, it was kind of last month's, I guess. And I was really proud of it. It seemed to be on track to be a really good video. And then as I was transferring all of the audio files over to my hard drive, every single file I had on that SD card just disappeared. It might have been me. I might have accidentally pressed delete. I don't really see how though, because the delete button is so, it's just far away from anything that my hands are on. And even though I spent the whole of 2 days trying to use a bunch of different software recovery things, data recovery software, to try to get the files back, and then to manually fix them and everything, in the end I basically didn't have a video to work with. So Gabby and Sally sent me the box again so that I could show you it in almost all of its glory. The only thing missing is the logo from the front of the box, but you've seen it before in the past couple of videos I've made unboxing that subscription box. I have been told that the actual design or the colours for the box logo will be changing because it's a seasonal kind of colour scheme, and as we're moving into autumn, apparently the colours will be changing very soon. And I already know that September's box is based on the theme of happiness, so I'm excited to get that one. Yeah, so I'm really glad that I get to do this again and that all is not lost, because I really, really wanted you to see what was in this box. It's definitely my favourite one so far, and yeah, down to the customer service and everything. I don't know, it's just a really good subscription box. So for anyone that hasn't seen one of these unboxings before, Hyggebox is a subscription box that's basically just focused around treating yourself. I tried for a while to find a subscription box that ticked a lot of boxes, really. I liked the idea of getting a little something kind of sweet, or like a kind of edible treat each month, but it was hard to find a box that could give you that, but where that wasn't its only purpose. And it's not just a big box full of chocolates, which wouldn't last very long with me and I'd feel very bad afterwards. But that also gives you something to, I don't know, there's always things that make you feel very kind of cozy and happy, and products you can use in ways that benefit not just you but other things as well. For example, the last unboxing that I did for Hyggebox was based on saving the bumblebees, or just appreciating the bumblebees in general. So, I'm going to start now. I think I might put this lamp on, just because I think it might add another little nice glow. So, without further ado, read this. I don't think I've read this since the first time I unboxed one of the Hyggeboxes, just because I thought maybe once would be enough, but I think it is important, and maybe many of you won't have seen these boxes before, so you might want to know all about what that word I keep saying, Hygge, means. So we get a card in each box that says the Hygge Manifesto. Number 1 is atmosphere, and it says turn down the lights. Number 2 is presence. It says be here now, turn off the phones. Number 3 is pleasure. Coffee, chocolate, cookies, cakes, candy, gimme, 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 gimme. Number 4 is equality. We over me, share the tasks and the airtime. Number 5 is gratitude. Take it in. This might be as good as it gets. Number 6 is harmony. It's not a competition. there's no need to brag about your achievements. Number 7 is comfort. Get comfy, take a break. It's all about relaxation. Number 8 is truce. No drama. Let's discuss politics another day. Number 9 is togetherness. Build relationships and narratives. Do you remember the time we... And number 10 is tribe. Sorry, shelter. This is your tribe. This is a place of peace and serenity. So, I'm already excited. I've actually just noticed as well there is something that wasn't in here from when I unboxed it before. Wow. So the little kind of leaflet that comes with this month's box says, "Welcome to your Hyggebox, Hygge, dedicated to nesting." Normally, at this time of year, we are still enjoying long sunny days and winter feels a long way off. But this year, the British summer has been largely absent. And that is definitely true. This past week especially, in my studio, there is metal, kind of, I don't know what you call it. The roof is made out of metal basically. And then the kind of ceiling windows are plastic. So you can hear each and every very, very loud raindrop landing before you even realise it is raining. It feels like it's torrential rain even when it's just kind of spitting. But I'll just try to remember the Hygge feeling and just feel cosy. Here in Derbyshire, we've had unbelievable amounts of rain, gloomy days, and the other night there was a frost. Our candle consumption has rocketed. Same with me. I'm already a little bit excited for winter. I love summer now, but I really do enjoy kind of lighting candles and having an incense stick burning and getting cozy and watching cute shows like Narcos. Our candle consumption has rocketed, and frankly, we are feeling a little sorry for ourselves. There is only one thing for it: ramp up the Hygge. I can feel my earbud slowly coming out. I'll just fix that. I bet we aren't the only ones who have started nesting, staying in more, lighting candles, getting cozy. We've even been doing a little decorating, buying soft furnishings and making chutney and pickles. These are usually things we start to do in late September or October as we get ready to greet winter, but the leaves have already started turning, and so we decided to make this month all about preparing our homes for the colder months. In Denmark, there are lots of things people do to prepare for the winter. They start to preserve food, get the house cozy and beautiful, and stock up on candles. This box is about all of those things. We think spring cleaning is a funny thing to do. Winter is over and we all get outside and enjoy the good weather when we can actually do so. it seems pointless to make your house lovely but not spend time in it. We like to clean up and make it lovely for winter when we are going to spend so much more time at home. You will find some beautiful things in your box to help you start your nesting phase, and some delicious treats to enjoy while you do it. And I'm just going to keep that to the side because it's got some information about the items, and there's one in particular that I think you want to hear about. So, to kick things off, and what I think is already a tradition with these videos, I'm going to dive right to Brook and Amber Caramel and Sea Salt Milk Chocolate. Bracing Breton coastlines and the sunset bouncing off the beaches. Cool, clean air and the sound of waves lapping against the beach set the scene for our caramel and sea salt bar. The toasted and gentle confectionery sweetness of burnt sugar is brought to life with a taste of the ocean, bringing a composed tone to our 43% cocoa solid Venezuelan milk chocolate bar. And I am yet to have dinner, so I think I definitely deserve a little bit of this, and I will try to keep it to a little bit. And once I leave my studio and go home, I'll make sure I leave it here because otherwise this whole thing will be gone in guess you might be able to get it. You can probably get it in a lot of places. Maybe most of Europe, maybe America. But for anyone that's ever tasted a Time bar before, it kind of tastes like a thick, more sophisticated version of that. It's really, really, really good. I kind of forgot what the point of this video was. So before I forget again, I'll get on to the next item. So I might as well continue with the edible trend, although I won't be sampling it right now. But it's another chocolatey thing, but this time it's actually drinkable. So you might have seen these before. It's I guess you just call it a chocolate stick. It's kind of just like a solid chocolate block. But it's designed for making hot chocolate. So that one is by Chocolat, and it's caramel flavoured. And you're basically just supposed to add it to maybe hot water. The instructions aren't in English. I'm not sure if there are instructions. Rouge. Yeah, I think it's just Dutch. But I would choose warm milk, warmed up on the stove or in a microwave. And then you just put the stick in and just keep stirring it, and you, I suppose, have some of the best hot chocolate. I really, really, really want to try that. I'm going to be honest, because you already know that I've opened this box before, and obviously I like a few days passed between filming the video, I think, and trying to edit it, and I obviously finished off the chocolate very quickly, and I'm ashamed to say that I had a very sweet tooth, and I just kind of ate that stick. So I'm actually really glad that, I'm not glad that the video kind of failed, obviously, but I'm glad that I actually have a chance to try that item in the way that it's intended to be used. Yeah, that's very shameful. What's the word? Admission, I guess. But I'm human, what can I say? But yeah, I'm really excited for that. I really will try to put it to one side I won't give it for very long, but maybe one day when it's particularly rainy and gloomy and sad and bleak, and I just want to get all cozy and really treat myself. So the next item was one that I found really, really useful, and anybody could find uses for this, but particularly me, although I'm going to try to use it in a way that is for me. Maybe not all of it, but it's a tin of chalkboard paint. So as some of you may know, I do sign painting and gilding and chalkboard work. And there's been a lot of times when I will turn up to a job or receive a job where the chalkboard hasn't been prepared, or if I'm making chalkboards, then I'll need this before I start the piece. And I was actually just running out of chalkboard paint before I got this as well, so that's really, really useful. But the reason that they've put this into the box, they obviously didn't just choose that for me or assume that everyone would use it for that purpose. I'm sure that the intended purpose is to, one thing that I can think of is to take like a photo frame. This is a very Pinteresty idea. A really nice ornate photo frame. Maybe you'll find it at a charity shop, a thrift store, or an antique store, or even on eBay, or even just somewhere like, I don't know, the Range if you're in England, or like Home Depot, I guess, I don't know, or Wilkinson's, and just find one that you like, and then on either the board inside, behind the glass, or maybe even directly onto the glass itself. I think that it says that you can do this on glass, maybe. Paint it with chalkboard paint, and then use that as a chalkboard for lists for yourself, reminding yourself of to-dos, shopping lists, even something like a motivating quote for the day, or a mantra or something, or even just, you could even do that and give it as presents. If you were to find a photo frame with, say, someone from like a kids film on it. I'm trying to think of any kids film that isn't like cars for some reason. If you have like a niece or a nephew or someone like that, then you can turn that into a little chalkboard and give them a pack of chalk with it. And yeah, then you'll have a little present, or just keep it for yourself. But yeah, it's a really cute idea. I might actually paint a little section of one of the walls of my studio with chalkboard paint, so I can just practice it all the time on a kind of bigger scale. I've not really done like a big chalk mural yet, so that might be fun to practice. I'd already heard of the idea of yoga before I came across the subscription box. Thanks to me sometimes needing to walk in and walk kind of through water stones when I used to have to go to work at a shop in the city centre. And I'd come across kind of books about yoga back when the idea was just kind of starting to come overseas. And I wondered how a subscription box would be made for something that seemed so kind of seasonal, and like it only really applied to kind of Christmas time or winter time. But they've really managed to make it kind of relevant throughout the year, I guess. Yeah, this is really good. But still, it's nice to feel like it is Christmas every day. Reason to give a gift to someone that is for something that size. In fact, maybe I'll keep it for this and give this as a present to someone, because this is also something that could be really, really useful for me. Or at least it could be used by me in a particular way. So this is a little tiny picture frame on a tag. I guess it's a bit early for it to be like a Christmas tree tag, I guess. Although I have 4 sisters and 6 nieces and nephews, and so on my Facebook feed I'm already seeing a million posts about Christmas, and in the kind of private family chat everyone's already going on about Secret Santa and what Christmas presents they're already getting each other's kids and all of that. So my family are never really out of the Christmas kind of vibe. So I could save this and make a little present for someone, maybe to hang on their Christmas tree when it is the time. I'm trying to get this little tag off, but I'm rubbish with untangling things, so I've basically just wrapped it around itself a few times more. But it's a little opening glass case, a little bit like a kind of pendant necklace. And then it closes on a little clasp, and yeah, you can hang it on things, or I guess with the clasp you could even kind of add a little necklace, a chain, and turn it into a piece of jewellery. I'm trying to close it again, but I've got really fiddly little hands. I don't know how I want to how I am being a kind of creator as a career. I'm so fiddly. But see, but I could gild something backwards onto there and have a kind of maybe double kind of meaning message. Yeah, I'm already coming up with a bunch of ideas for this. Yeah, I really like the idea. I'm also doing a kind of zine craft fair soon in October, which I briefly mentioned in my last video. and I could even make this into something to sell at that, hopefully. But yeah, it's really cute. I might even make a little kind of Christmas tree name tag for Cooper, my dog. And the next item is so kind of savoury, but kind of sweet in a way. It's kind of so nutty and spicy and almost Christmassy. Yeah, it's just really kind of strong and heady. Some people, I don't know, aren't a fan of like candles that are really overwhelmingly scented, but I love it. But obviously this isn't a candle. I'm yet to explain what it is actually, I'm sorry. And you don't have to smell it all the time. But if you're a fan of really kind of vibrant, warm, cozy scents, then I don't think you can just buy this anywhere, but you can make it yourself, as they talk about in the product description. So this is Sally. Sally and Gabby are the creators of Hyggebox, and as far as I know, they basically do everything themselves. That's another reason I really like the box. It's so kind of well put together. and well thought through and packaged and everything. I assumed it would kind of be a kind of bigger operation, but it really seems like, down to the very last detail, these two amazing women are just doing everything themselves and putting so much effort into it. And Sally, one of the women, has put together a little jar of homemade spices. So if I can find the description, so I can give you a better kind of lowdown on what's inside. So it says, Sally's pickling spices. Preserving food is an ancient practice and one which any lover of Hyggebox should try. There are so many reasons it makes us feel good. The initial collection of fruits, vegetables and herbs connects us to the earth. The process of combining them with other ingredients stimulates all the senses. The wait until they are ready connects us with the past, present and future. They taste wonderful, and we have the satisfaction of knowing we made them and they are great for our health. Pickled and fermented foods contain tons of nutrients and lots of beneficial bacteria, so they are great for digestion and promoting the absorption of nutrients in the gut. We've included a jar of Sally's favourite pickling spice mix. So as soon as I opened it, I could smell, I think, cloves, just regular pepper and fennel, and you can see the fennel as well. Was it cloves? I don't know. But it says it has coriander. I'm going to try to smell that again because I'm really bad at picking up spices, but I think I can smell the coriander now. I've recently used some actual kind of fresh coriander in some recipes and I really like it now. Mustard, which I'm not sure if I could pull that out. Fennel and onion seeds, bay leaves, and peppercorns. No cloves though. Maybe I'm making up what cloves smell like. It is a gentle mix of flavours to give a little piquancy and lots of aromas to your pickles. To make pickles, just mix equal parts of vinegar and water with sugar. The amount is up to you and your taste buds. Just add a little at a time and taste until you like it. Bring this to the boil to dissolve the sugar, then add some spices and whatever you are pickling. Courgettes make particularly good pickles. Put them into sterilised jars, wait a few weeks and then you can eat them. Once opened, keep them in the fridge. So I think every house probably should have vinegar because it seems like there's so many times when things call for vinegar, not even in recipes. It's like coconut oil and vinegar. If you have those two things and baking soda, then you can do anything, it seems. But I don't actually have vinegar. Although I might actually have some white vinegar in a box at home that I haven't unpacked yet. And I have courgettes in the fridge that I don't think I'll be able to use before they kind of start going a bit manky. So I might actually try to use that to pickle some courgettes. Yeah, I want to try that. And it smells really good. I'm just going to have one. That's the smell. actually have anything that can light this nearby. And I probably want to keep it as kind of pretty and untouched as possible for a little while. This might be a bit too big, but I think it's supposed to go in here. But I guess you can kind of maybe do that. I don't know. Is that wrong? It's probably wrong. But I guess you could shave it down, or I don't know. Maybe it's not meant for that at all. I might just leave that out, I'm not sure. I'll try one last time. But get this very, very, very beautiful. Is this Posy vase. It doesn't have a brand, unfortunately, so I can't tell you where to get it. But it's a shame because it's such a nice. I'm not sure if you're able to see, but basically, it's not just a mint kind of green vase. It's got lots of gorgeous little natural speckles all over it, and then of course the bottom is a natural kind of exposed, I guess, clay. I'm not usually a fan of artificial plants myself, but I think I might actually just kind of go to Wilko's or IKEA or something and get just kind of one of those natural kind of, I don't know why I say natural, one of those little kind of stick plants. Is that what a posy is? If it's called a posy vase, is it meant for those kind of one stick flowers? It's a really bad description, but I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I might get one to kind of match the colours that are in my room. And yeah, actually, a lot of my bedroom is kind of turquoise and hot pink themed. It's a bit of a vibrant mix. So yeah, I might make that little addition. But it's a beautiful vase. And I'm going to put it there because I am the most clumsy person ever, and if it's on the corner, I will find a way to break it. That smells really sweet. And there's just a couple of items left. As you can see, the penultimate item, it's kind of 2 in 1. So it's a matching little tea light holder. If it will focus, there we go. So the little vase and tea light holder. Vanilla scented candle to bring about feelings of sweetness and warmth, which they definitely have. It also says in the little description, the matching posy vase is great for bringing in a sprig of flowers, herbs or leaves into your room to stay connected with nature while indoors. Yeah, that's a much better idea than going to Wilkinson and getting a stick of artificial flower. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. I really, really love lavender. There's a lot of things that are kind of lavender scented, and you can even go to kind of Poundland and get a gift set of lavender scented stuff. And I don't mean that kind of lavender, but for some reason it makes me feel really, really, really happy when I'm kind of walking through a neighbourhood or down a street somewhere and I see a kind of garden, or I've noticed in a lot of kind of public spaces as well, when there's a lavender bush growing, and I'll always be a little bit cheeky, and I might not take any away, but I'll always kind of take one sprig and just rub it between my fingers so that the scent comes off onto them. And then I'll just kind of walk down the rest of the street, just probably looking very weird, just hands in my face. But the smell is so kind of instantly relaxing and just makes me feel really good. So if I manage to find a lavender bush that probably isn't in someone's garden, because I don't want to steal it from them, then I'll take a little sprig and put it in there. Actually, there's a street not too far from here, where there's a kind of, what do you call it, like a bits and bobs shop, odds shop, I don't know. One of those shops where there's just a little bit of everything, kind of homeware, DIY, garden stuff. And I've noticed that they actually sell little pots of lavender to grow at home. And we have a garden in my new house that I can start planting stuff in. So I'm definitely going to start a little lavender section, and then I can take little sprigs in every now and again and put them in the vase. And a little tea light. It smells so good for the holder. So the final thing in the box is, I was really surprised by this. It's, I don't know, there's so many kind of subscription boxes out there that seem to have kind of samples of things and just kind of little bits thrown in, but I was really surprised to have a full book in there. And it's 5 million copies have been sold, so it's clearly doing well for itself as well. And it's called Spark Joy by Marie Kondo. And I am a fan of this little detail here. So I'm not sure whether to read the blurb or the little kind of bit in the product description. I think I'll do both. So the Sunday Times say there's the global decluttering sensation. Spark Joy is an in-depth illustrated guide to decluttering and organising your home. It covers every room in the house, as well as a wide range of items in different categories, including clothes, shoes, photographs, books, cutlery, toiletries, and handbags. Illustrations throughout explain how to fold clothes using Miss Kondo's unique folding method, as well as how to organise your drawers, wardrobes, and cabinets. This inspiring guide will transform your home and change your life. So I'll just flip through it a bit while I read the little kind of secondary blurb that Gabby and Sally have given for it. This book has been an inspiration to us, and we hope it will be to you. It's a lovely read, full of practical ideas about how to make the most of your little corner of the world. We've noticed lots of philosophical and aesthetic similarities between Danish and Japanese cultures. Their ideas about how to style a living space and their pottery and design all share that emphasis on simplicity and enjoying what is around you. In England, we often spend lots of time and money on our homes and then forget to take the time to enjoy them. This seems like a shame. Hygge is all about getting cozy and comfortable and feeling happy, and it fits perfectly with this book. I'm convinced that things that have been loved and cherished acquire elegance and character. When we surround ourselves only with things that spark joy and shower them with love, we can transform our home into a space filled with precious artifacts. Our very own art museum. And that's a quote by Marie Kondo. So as you might have seen from flicking through, it just gives a lot of kind of advice on, it's kind of like storage really, and I guess it's trying to make you rethink the way that you kind of package your home, so that, I don't know, it's a space that you feel truly comfortable and you can get the most out of it, but so you also appreciate everything that's in it as well, and you don't take things for granted. So I really hope this goes out too, and that you actually kind of see how amazing this box is. So yeah, as I said, I'm not sponsored by Hyggebox, although they really did help me very much and were very kind to offer a kind of secondary box, because they'd heard about what happened to my original kind of filming of the video, in which all of the packaging and everything had kind of been ruined, and I essentially would have just been sitting on and just kind of showing you things. So I will definitely share these kind of secondary things that have been given to me. One of my housemates would definitely love this spices thing. She loves autumn and cooking and all of that. I know some people that I think would appreciate this book very much. And yeah, I'm going to try to disperse these things as much as possible to give some of the kind of good vibes back. But I just want to say thank you very much to Gabby and Sally, and thank you for watching this video. And if you're still here and still listening, I just thought I'd mention that I've just made some changes to my Patreon account. I've added a couple of options for supporting my channel. In case you haven't heard of my Patreon account, it's basically just a way where you can support my videos and my content, and you get something in return. For example, for $10 a month, you get access to 2 extra videos that only those patrons can see, which is around kind of 40-50 minutes of extra content a month. And there's a bunch of other options on there. So yeah, if you like this video, then maybe take a look at that. But yeah, I know that the next box, September's box based on happiness, will be coming in maybe a week or two. Yeah, I might try to leave it a little bit to open, or at least post, just to kind of spread them out a little bit. But yeah, I really, really love this box, and I hope that encourages a few of you who maybe want to treat themselves, to do so. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.